Hello everybody and welcome to A Good Death, a Skyrim Permadeath series where the difficulty is always set to legendary and the new characters and starting locations are all randomly selected to keep the gameplay and the challenges fresh from character to character. If this sounds awesome to you, then hit that like and subscribe button because I do this every week. Every Saturday, in fact, at 6 p.m. UTC. And I will leave you to do the time conversion on your own because I always mess that stuff up. Okay, let's see. What happened last episode? Well, we lost our Red Guard scout, Razel, sadly, to Dija, the Knife Master. We got pinned in a small room with her and she just destroyed us. I think we were very under-leveled to take on that enemy. But, you know, lessons learned for next time. There were some things tactically that we could have done to survive that encounter. But yeah, like I said, lessons learned. We'll do better next time. Then we rolled a new character. And this new character is Valeros. Valeros Elm Blossom or something like that. Actually, let's take a look. Don't want to take the level up. What's this guy's name? Valeros Bark Hollow. Bark Hollow. More dog, less tree. Okay, so we rolled this guy. He is a wood elf. He started in the Imperial encampment in the Rift next to Bethalft. I still haven't really decided what his involvement with the Empire is, whether or not he is like a guide for them, or if he was just taking the opportunity to hang out with them for a little bit in the forest on his way somewhere else. He's not wearing Imperial Legion armor, so I'm less inclined to believe that he is actually with the Empire or with the Legion in any kind of official capacity. I think he was just kind of scouting the area out. Anyway, we made our way through the pass with Heimar's Shame toward Helgen. We made it past Helgen and into Riverwood, where we picked up Faendal, who is milling around us there.
Who knows what might try to sneak up on us.
He's a little paranoid, but he's a good partner. And then we're kind of doing some jobs around Riverwood here. We're kind of feeling our way around this new character. Spellsword is the class that we had randomly rolled for. And I believe the Mage Stone is what Skyrim Unbound gave us randomly. And actually, I think the Mage Birth Sign is what we were given too through classic classes and birth signs, what we randomly rolled for. I think that's it for the backstory there. We got a spear, we got all kinds of spells at our disposal, and we got heavy armor, which is the MO of the Spellsword. Okay, so let's continue on with this dungeon delve here. We are looking for the Golden Claw, which went missing from Lucan Valerius' shop. So we're doing some sellsword work with our Spellsword here. And we'll probably be doing some of that a little bit as we try to level up our character and also try to find the tone and personality of this guy, as it were, you know? Also, as a wood elf, we get to eat people from time to time to boost our own attributes. So you might see me crouch down and munch on some dudes from time to time, but, you know, that's completely normal. It's what we do in Valenwood. Just running around making all the dead bodies naked because that's what I do. The first stuff can sell well at a low level, so that's what we're doing. Alright, Faendal. Oh, man. Now our animations are all jacked again. That's gonna bug me. Let's try this. That's not what I wanted. I want XPM SE. Get the weapon where the animation is going to match. This is an animated armory draw animation, so it draws from the hip regardless, I think. Although last time I was having some issues with that. So let's move the sword back down to the hip. There we go. That's more like it. And let's see what kind of spells we have at the ready here, shall we? We have Sparks, and then we have Oak Flesh. Try to keep that up and running as much as possible. And we have Healing. Anything else? Turn Undead we can hook up to something else. Lightning Rune we can't even cast yet. Okay. Let's move on, shall we? Hey, Magus. What's up, friend? How you feeling? A little better every day, I hope. I was wondering where the music was for a second there. It is running. It's just very low. Better today. Thank you. Yep, awesome. Yeah, it's been awesome seeing you back on Twitch. Missed having you up in the background while I work through the day, you know? Good to have you back. Level 1, we're all about survival right now, so I'm not going to take this guy on. Bandit Outlaw is a little above our pay grade at this moment. Although with Feindal at my back, Spellsword has a lot of tools early on. Probably could have taken him, but it would have been a tough fight. Oh yeah, that guy got poisoned all up. Great to be back. Good, good.
Fighting Draugr
Snake whale.
Controlling your fear as anything else.
I don't think that Valeros has encountered a Draugr yet. Seems that Feindal knows something about these old ancient Nord tombs that Valeros does not. So he would probably ask Feindal at this point what the hell a Draugr is. And Feindal would say, oh, well, they are walking dead. They are the Nordic version of zombies, basically. And Valeros is like, oh, great.
There you are.
Oh, you pussy-ass skeever, get back here. Let me zap you. Crispy critter. I know there's one more down there. Here he comes. Got some havoc going on there. Sometimes these skeever have weird things on them that are valuable. Spellswords do not use alchemy like a battle mage would. So I'm not going to be bothering picking up all kinds of different ingredients and everything, which is kind of liberating. Coming from a character like Razel, the scout who does use alchemy, feeling obligated to pick up every mountain flower that you cross. And then going to a character that doesn't use it. It's kind of nice. Okay, now let's see. We'll use our elfy senses here to see what's coming up. We do hear a voice. But we see spider pods everywhere. Yep. Okay. Feindal.
Get it away! Aha! Found it! Keep it away from me! Kill it! Kill it! Don't let it get me! Help!
Alright, kill Cam, kill Cam.
Don't leave me for arcade's sake!
Feindal's regard for you has increased. Very good, very good. Trying to let the static charge leave this guy so I can check those urns. There's one.
Help me out of here!
These desecrated corpses sometimes have gold, sometimes have lock picks. I'm not going to bother with the web sacks there.
You! Over here! You did it. You killed it. Now cut me down before anything else shows up.
Okay, what'd you do with the golden claw?
Yes, the claw. I know how it works. The claw, the markings, the door in the Hall of Stories. I know how they all fit together. Help me down and I'll show you. You won't believe the power the Nords have hidden there.
Got my stream, Dr. Pepper, ready to go, so it should be a good stream, I think. Alright, fine. Let me see if I can cut you down.
Sweet breath of arcade, thank you. It's coming loose.
Poke him in the
I can
wiener.
feel it. You fool. Why should I share the treasure with anyone?
He runs fast for a guy who just got stabbed in the wiener 2 times, huh? Oh, you're saying I should have sliced like that instead? Maybe you're right. Next time. Next time. So this is Valeros's first time in a Nordic ruin. He doesn't really know their customs, so he's just seeing these urns as receptacles for free cash and potions and gems. Feindal knows better, but he realizes that that Valeros at this point is his meal ticket, so he's not going to call him out on it.
Is someone there?
Feindal's working on his new rap act. He's got talent. He's beatboxing pretty well there. Hoarfrost, plus 25 health and magicka increases the damage of Ice Lance by 20%. Okay, maybe we'll luck out and get an Ice Lance there. But we already have Devastation, so that's plus 30 health and magicka. Hoarfrost was only 25, so we're better off with the Devastation ring anyway. Okay. Ooh, Arvel got zapped too, huh? Wonder how he ended up getting zapped. Maybe I just hit him with a stray zippity zap there while I was killing the Draugr. Make damn sure that I'm taking the Golden Claw. I'm not going all the way through this again like I did on another stream. Ooh, Akaviri Blade, huh? Damage 22, weight 11. That might be significantly better than what we're running here. Valeros had the short spear because that's the weapon that he was used to in Valenwood. He found that the stabbing motions of the spear was more effective in the thick forests of Valenwood. With trees everywhere, it was hard to get a good swing of a sword or a like an axe or something. But being a spell sword, he is trained in the use of all one-handed weapons. Let's see, this is significantly more damage and less weight. I think tactically we can't say no to this guy here. And I gotta move that back to the back because I cannot have a mismatched animation. Impossible. Move the sword back to the back. There we go. Nice. Okay, with Feindal at our back here, I think that we can take on the Restless Draugr here without too much issue. Let's go ahead and get our free crit in, though. Get in there, Feindal. I'm missing. Oh, nice kill cam.
That's how it's done.
Got some moves, yeah, buddy. Nothing good on him. That Restless Draugr there has some ice magic that he uses, and being a mage type, at least a hybrid anyway, he has a chance to have a forgotten magic tome on him, but not this time. Forgot to get my free crit on there. That was bad order of operations, but no problem. This Akaviri Blade here was actually quite the boon. It was 10 more damage per hit, which at lower levels is quite a bit than the spear we started out with anyway. Quite fortuitous indeed. As we are not a rogue type, I have decided to set lock overhaul to be skill locked, but also allow bashing. Hello, Haster. Welcome, welcome. Hope you are having a good start to your weekend. All right, Feindal, why don't you hang out right here? I'm gonna see if I can get through this bad boy. Okay, the way is clear. Nice. Ooh, Ancient Lich, Conjuration. That is one spell type that we do not have talent in. The Spellsword uses Alteration, Destruction, and Restoration, but not Conjuration and not Illusion. Ancient Lich would have been quite the boon as well. Nerves are fried. I have to fill some paperwork because next week I start a trainer's school for Kung. Oh, awesome. That sounds good. Yeah, speaking of martial arts, I think I had to basically call it quits for my jiu-jitsu stuff. It's just my body at this age was just sustaining too much damage, and I couldn't take it anymore. I was just miserable all the time. But yeah, that sounds really cool. I might take up some kickboxing or maybe more traditional martial arts at some point that's less high impact, but, you know, being thrown to the ground 30 times every other day When I was younger, I would toughen up, and my body would adjust to it. But anymore, it just kept getting worse and worse. I started developing like arthritis in my knuckles and stuff from my fingers that have been dislocated several times and things like that. So I started thinking, for, you know, a professional computer nerd that sits at a desk all day and needs his fingers for writing code, maybe it's time to find something a little more sustainable as a hobby, you know? So I've kept up with the weightlifting and stuff like that, but no more martial arts for me for the time being, I suppose. But yeah, sounds like an exciting opportunity for you. As a destruction user, I would love to be able to take all these glowing mushrooms here. Glowing mushrooms and nightshade make a potent potion of fortify destruction, but not the kind of fortify destruction that just reduces the cost, the kind that actually amplifies the damage that it does. Which would be very nice, but a spellsword does not use alchemy. Bummer. So far, flying through this stuff, I did take a hit in the that flammable corridor with the 3 Draugr, and it did hurt quite a bit, but we're okay. Tai Chi Chuan, yeah, actually I've learned some of that. I do know some forms from my days, because I did take Kung Fu for about 3 years. I got to my purple sash, actually, while I was in college. So I do know some forms. Kung Fu itself was much less high impact than Jiu-Jitsu was for me. Jiu-Jitsu was just all, you know, every class was full-on sparring, including judo throws and stuff like that. So it was a little rough. Kung Fu, not so much. We did a lot of technique, a lot of forms. Did a little sparring, but it was much lighter than the jiu-jitsu stuff. So that might be something that I get back into. If I start over at a new school, I'll have to start back at the beginner rank and everything. But with my experience and stuff, I'm sure I could catch up fairly quickly again. Tai Chi Chuan, Yang style Tai Chi. No drops or anything unless you're practicing sword forms or fan. Okay. Yeah, the problem is I'm 6'4", I weigh 230 to 240 pounds these days, so I'm only sparring against people my size, even though they might be half my age and a collegiate level wrestler. So every day was sparring with these very large men that didn't want to go light, you know? I think I could handle sword forms and even some light striking sparring if I'm not getting smashed by a 240-pound man every day, you know?
That takes care of that.
Yeah, so that's where judo came from, Hoster, the traditional Japanese jiu-jitsu. Judo came from that, and then Kano, Master Kano, the creator of formalized Japanese judo, formalized it, came up with rules, sportified it a little bit. And then he started to travel with it, and when he went to Brazil, the Gracie family got a hold of it, and there was a smaller, frailer guy that took it and adapted the techniques to be able to use more on the ground. It would be more effective for a small guy against a larger opponent. Oh, I can't do this. Apprentice, I can bash it open. I got sidetracked. And then they called it Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Over the years, it's become more popular and more wrestling-based. So it's become less about the ground game and more about just winning competitions via any means necessary. So it was supposed to be a lower impact form of judo, but it ended up just being just as high impact as judo. But yeah, it did start with the samurai being able to put other samurai, other armored warriors on their back so that they could make a killing blow on a defenseless opponent and find the weak points in the armor. You are right. Oh, where'd he go? He disappeared. Oh, he's back. Oh, he's gone.
Now that's how it's done.
Made it into a sport more suitable for urban usage. That's the Japanese JSDF, and the police use it as an alternative for combat. Yeah, actually, many police forces here in the States actually contract the Gracie family for hand-to-hand tactics training. It's very effective for subduing a perpetrator in a non-harmful way. The ground control is second to none as far as any other martial art in the world, I would say. Just the use of the legs and the entire body while on the ground is...
There's a lot of history in a place like
they
that.
spend a lot of time there where
These
other
balls
martial
can
arts
tell
are
some amazing
more
stories.
concerned with standing opponents. Let's see. Bear, Moth, Owl. It's just a 2 turns on every level here. Some weapons forms might be fun to try out. Maybe some, oh, what's the samurai sword? Can't think of it now. There was a sport form of the samurai sword movements. Samurai sword system. Oh, what was it called with the bamboo sticks? I don't want to do that because again, I've had friends that have done that before and their fingers just got destroyed in that sport.
Would you look at that?
But it would be cool to learn like the forums and stuff, I think. I wouldn't mind also just showing up to like a cardio kickback boxing class or something and hitting a heavy bag for an hour every other day. That would be cool. As long as you wrap your wrists and everything with that, you can avoid too much damage to your hands. Get rid of the short spear. I don't need that anymore. It's taking up a lot of encumbrance there too. Okay. No word wall. So Valeros here is not Dragonborn. That gives us a little more freedom. Nice kill cam there, Feindal. That guy is a wizard with that short sword. Tell you what. Enchanted greatsword takes up a lot of encumbrance. Kendo is the one I'm thinking of. Yes, yes. There are actually 3 swords. The Tachi, which is as high as its wielder, the katana. Regular sword, and Wakizashi, yes. As tall as a wielder, yeah, not as high. Let's see, I don't need these shields either, do I? Drop the banded one. But yeah, I know what you meant. Technically, I think that's correct, but here in the States, you know, being high means something else. Yeah, for now I'm just focusing on fitness though, but at some point I'll want to apply fitness to a skill, and that's when I'll probably start looking into more martial arts stuff, I think. Just the one-on-one rolling, the head-on, go 100% at each other every day thing is just, it's not for me anymore. Can't handle it. I'm a wussy. Oh yeah, no problem, Haster. I just got a kick out of it is all. Okay, so not Dragonborn. I'm kind of thinking, since, you know, Valeros here, he spawned in with the Imperial Legion camp out in the Rift next to Bethalft. First, I was thinking maybe he's associated with the Legion. But, you know, he's not wearing the Legion gear. He's wearing this old stuff, so I think maybe he was just, like, spending the night at the camp there for some shelter and just, you know, to tell them, you know, what to expect. Use their fire a little bit. Maybe share some food that he had gathered. Try to share information, you know? I kind of like the idea of him being more of a free spirit. Instead of completely beholden to the Empire. And what the Legion asks of him. Which leads the world to being his proverbial oyster, but also gives us a little less direction in terms of roleplay and motivations and things like that. As a Bosmer, obviously he's going to feel more at home in the wooded areas. So we might do some campfire camping and things like that. But I'm thinking maybe he's got a little bit of wanderlust. And he's just learning what makes this province tick here. So he's gonna just be doing some random jobs for people, talking to people, seeing what kind of difference he can make. Just taking it all in for now. He's kind of aimless, I would say. And as we get to know him and as he gets more experience, we'll get a little more direction in the roleplay, I think. But for now, we got this golden claw that Lucan Valerius was asking us about. And we also got some enemies nearby. It's probably the slaughterfish in the ocean there, but in the lake. Yeah. 5:56 p.m. So So let's get this golden claw back. We'll see what else is going on in the Riverwood area. At some point, we're going to have to unlock some trainers here. Anise?
I'm just a poor old woman, dear. No need to trouble yourself with me.
All right, then. Oh, we got to get the Flawless Emerald, though, right? Whee! Yoink! That is a Major Slack Attack classic. Learned that from watching his videos. And now I grab it with every one of my characters. Free money. Also, the irony, late Helio Gracie, the founder, yep, was forced to modify jiu-jitsu because of his weak body. Yep, that was sort of the allegory that I was telling before about how the founders of Brazilian jiu-jitsu modified judo as, you know, Kano was traveling the world. Ooh, do we got a free horse here? I don't know if this actually sticks with us, but, you know, this might be quite the boon for us here, huh? I like the bone armor, too. There were actually two branches of jiu-jitsu. Kano actually traveled the world before he renamed jiu-jitsu to judo. And he hit Brazil before he made the rename to judo. So that's why Brazil still calls it jiu-jitsu. But there were actually two branches. There was some of the Gracie brothers were actually quite happy to keep doing the traditional judo, which favored the bigger, heavier guy. But Elio, he was much smaller than his brothers, so but he still wanted to do it. So he modified a lot of the techniques and focused more on the ground game and less on the takedowns. And it actually wasn't long before he started choking everybody out. And they actually built the entire Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu system off of him and his modified techniques. And from there, they developed the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu sport to focus more on the ground game than the takedowns. Takedowns is still a part of it. Just unlike Judo, where, you know, if you get a strong takedown, you put somebody flat on their back, it's like a knockout. With Jiu-Jitsu, once they hit the ground, they keep going. There's no end fight. There's no KO for throwing somebody on their back like there is in judo. You just keep going, and they don't stand people up either to go for throws anymore. They just let them fight on the ground for the entirety of the match if that's what the players dictate.
The sooner you find the claw, the sooner our lives.
Hey, the wind. No problem. No problem. Hope you're having a good weekend. I got your claw.
You found it. There it is. Strange.
Oh, and Mr. B snuck in too. Welcome, folks. Welcome.
Funny thing, huh?
Good to see you, as always.
I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
Okay, so now we're able to take some things from the shop without paying for them. Not a whole lot of stuff, but we can take the healing potions and the magica potions. As we are a Spellsword, we'll probably also ask him about spells and
so much for taking care of those thieves.
Maybe see what we can do about
Riverwood Trader is back to the way it used to be.
Getting started with the college and everything too.
I think I have a few old spell books laying about. If you want more, you'll have to go to the College of Winterhold.
All right, what does he have? Clairvoyance? No, we're not illusion guys. Hey, Strudel. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well this Saturday. Frostbite we could use against some people, I guess. We got a lot of septums, actually. May as well. Lesser Ward. Do we already have that one? I'm not sure. Oak flesh, we definitely do. I'm going to have to check on the lesser wards. But yeah, now we do have an item in our quest log to go check out the College of Winterhold, so that's good.
It was a pleasure.
Let's go hit up Alvor and...
You're new around here, so I'll go
sell
let
off
you
some
in.
stuff here.
But don't get on my bad side.
Whatever you need. Buy you smear if it's simple and strong. I can forge it.
Grade the equipment. Maybe. I would really like to get some training here, so we may head up to
Girder's family first
Whiterun,
here as Wildcat.
unlock the
Generations ago,
companion stuff,
she and Hod
get
run
access to
mill.
the trainers there,
I make a decent living sharpening axes and fixing the sawmill.
and also head up to the college at some point, access the training there as well.
Take a look.
Let's see, do we do enchanting? Let's sell the unenchanted stuff first. We are not archers either, so we don't need the arrows at all. Alvor still has some gold to sell us
All right,
if we indeed are. Let me look this up real quick. Spellsword, let's see, here we go. Alteration, destruction, enchanting. Heavy armor, one-handed, and restoration. So yes, we do employ enchanting. So we're going to keep the enchanted stuff so that we can disenchant it. Which is another reason I would like to get to either Winterhold or Whiterun. You know what I find odd? Is that with the missives mod for the missives board, there is no board here in Riverwood. At least I haven't seen it. I might just not be looking in the right spot, but I feel like places like Rorikstead have them, but Riverwood does not, which is interesting. I clearly must have missed a stream. We're back to basics, I see. Yes, indeed. Razel got stabbed about 800,000 times by Dija in the wreck of the Ice Runner. I think we were just vastly underleveled to take her on. We had a level up, which healed us and revived everything. We had the Lover Stone, which healed us up and revived everything. I had poisons, I had potions. It just wasn't enough. She had just a hunting knife, and she just put us in the blender. No problem. Let's hit the inn here and ask for some rumors and stuff. So this now is Valeros Barkhollow. He
Ragnar the Red
is a wood elf, a Bosmer. Oh, geez.
Once was a hero named
Gore.
Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead.
Orgnar.
He is a spellsword, which means he does heavy armor, one-handed, destruction, alteration, restoration, and enchanting.
Did you hear me?
So those are the skills we're going to be using. I think we're still kind of wide open as far as roleplay and character motivations and things like that. Right now, the best I've come up with is that he's kind of a free wandering spirit. Just looking to see what makes Skyrim tick. He's looking to learn the people, the culture, and the history of the place. So far, he's had his first run-in with the Draugr. He has encountered a word wall, but he could not make heads nor tails of it, so he is not Dragonborn. He also eats people, so there's that. Let's see. Let's go ahead and stay in the inn.
You're that visitor been poking around.
We get to know some people here. Handsome devil, huh? Yeah, a little bit, huh?
They say a dragon attacked Helgen.
Dragon, huh?
Sounds like hogwash to me.
Hogwash. That must be some of the more charming Nord dialect. Although this woman here does not seem like a Nord. She's a Breton. And as a Breton, she's even a little taller than us.
Word is Ulfric Stormcloak escaped from the Imperials. War is only going to get worse now.
Oh yeah, they're embroiled in a civil war. We spawned along with the Imperial Legion camp in the Rift next to Bethalft. We weren't wearing any Legion gear though, so I don't think that we're beholden to anything that the Legion has for us, so we're just kind of making our way through that camp when we started.
Sure thing.
I don't think we have any skin in the game for the Civil War as of yet. There might be something that triggers a change in that sentiment at some point, but for now, not so much.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell. There have been whispers. A boy up in Windhelm, name of Aventus Aretino, been trying to contact the Dark Brotherhood.
Okay, so we don't really have any assassin-y tendencies either. So while that sounds interesting, probably not something we're going to follow up on anytime soon.
Have you seen that shrine of Azura?
Like I was saying earlier, I think I want to get up to Whiterun for the companions and things like that. Shrine of Azura might be interesting, though. That might be something we want to see as somebody who is looking to see the sights.
Word is, Ulfric Stormcloak escaped from the Imperials. War's only gonna get worse now. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarls...
See if there's anything we can do to earn some money. We're doing okay on gold right now, but, you know, better equipment is always better.
Nobody trusts those mages way up north in their college. Gods only know what they do up there.
Okay, so he's also detecting a strong hint of magic distrust, which, you know, he's probably going to try to keep the magic use subtle in town and things like that. But as a spellsword, he's not going to be able to get away from using it entirely.
We've got something of a love triangle here in River.
Oh yeah, we've been through this already. We helped our fellow Bosmer, our kinsman, Feindal, and now Feindal is following us around like a lost puppy, but that's okay. He's good to have around watching our backs.
Here, take a look at this. They say a dragon attacked Helgen. Sounds like hogwash to me.
Oh, there's that hogwash term again.
Looking to blow yourself up? I hear that's what magic does to you. There's a college in Winterhold that teaches magic, unless that blew up too. Be a lot safer just to have the Jarl's wizard teach you a thing or two.
Do the thing as a... You're talking about cannibalism? Probably more a sign of respect. I think he's not completely green-packed because... there's probably some wood in the scabbard of the sword that he's wielding right now. I don't know that there's any wood anywhere else in anything, but I would say that he has great respect for the Green Pact, but he would say that modern living makes it nigh impossible to actually follow strictly.
Of course. Let's sate that appetite.
And, of course, a big part of learning about a place and its people is sharing in with the local alcohol consumption, right? So we'll have one of those. The animals here are hardy and packed with nutrients, so That's good to know. The food here will be good. Yeah, so he has some respect for the old green pact ways, but not to the point where he's going to follow it to a T, just because, as I said, he believes that modern living has made that next to impossible. And also being a free spirit, he doesn't want to be too restrictive in what he does. He wants to experience everything. So he does it as... He probably grew up. I'm saying he probably grew up with maybe his grandfather or something that was pretty hardcore Green Pact. So he learned some of the Green Pact ways from him, but also grew up in modern society where, you know, some of that stuff is unacceptable or just completely unfeasible. So he will do it probably before battle or whatever to kind of steel himself and maybe invoke the strength of his ancestors. I think is a good role-playing way to treat the cannibalism stuff. He's not going to do it like in the middle of town. But like with a fellow Bosmer, he's probably going to be less embarrassed to do it in front of somebody like that. And of course, in front of enemies, it might strike fear in their hearts to see him just gobbling down one of their former comrades, you know? Okay, so we are fed. Let's go ahead and just listen to the local tunes. He's not without talent. But us siding with... Us siding with Feindal here kind of makes us natural enemies with Sven, I would say. Okay, let's get some rest, and then we will, I don't know, head up to Whiterun, I suppose. See about these companions. See about this college maybe at some point soon. Wow, you guys have been at it all night, huh? From 7 at night to 9 in the morning? Ain't no party like a Riverwood party, because a Riverwood party don't stop. You talking about that book? I guess.
Huh?
Huh? Hey, what's up, bud? Here, have a drink.
Any ale or mead?
Yeah, I got some mead. There you go.
Good day.
Okay, Feindal.
Yes?
Where are you, bud?
Stupid dog.
Where is Feindal? Did I leave him somewhere? Nope, he was following. Okay, well, nothing but a few wolves anyway. We'll be fine. Let's go ahead and suit up and get that helmet on. Time to get horny. Talking about the helmets. I mean, they don't call them wood elves for nothing, right? I know, dipping into my old bag of tricks. Let's see, we got a dead elk over here, which means either a predator or hunters. Definitely some predators. Okay. Not enough range.
Only a fool lets himself get surrounded.
What deity did we end up with, I wonder? Stendar, that's right. Okay, so that gives us some motivation, some roleplay fuel. Hunting the undead, eh? I like that, I like that. Destruction and restoration are a good combo against undead enemies. This could work, this could work. Speaking of Stendar, though, we're gonna have to pray here pretty soon. Let's go ahead and find a nice little spot. Watch out for mud crabs. There is Mr. Pinchy around here somewhere. 39.7%. Yeah, we are going to be doing a lot of Draugr killing between, you know, Bleak Falls Barrow, the Companions questline, and the Mages Guild. So that should help with the favor status there, Mr. Pinchy. Sure you are, Karn. Sure. She knows me too well. All right. Don't know where Mr. Pinchy is. He's probably taking a swim. He's taking a dip in the deeper water over there. Meadery, huh? It's a little early in the day for alcohol, but we might come back here later. We shall see. What's this guy? A pilgrim, huh? A lone pilgrim. Oh my god, that is a big boy over there. Swinging a big club around. Let's see if we can help out here.
Come on, you can't win this.
Haha. Oh no! That was bad. What happened here? What a way to die. I must have hit like one of the companions while I was killing the giant.
You win. I submit.
Poor Valeros, we barely knew you. You know what? I gotta honor it. Permadeath is permadeath, and that's a death, right? I didn't even see... I thought that was pretty well targeted on the giant. Well, you know... If the companions are that stupid that they thought I was siding with the giant, then maybe that is a group that we did not want to be associated with. The hell. That's one for the record books, huh? That wasn't even day 1, that was day 2. I forgot to update the thing, but... Alright. Good God. Okay, what did we learn from that? Be very careful about where you're slinging that magic at that first giant, I suppose, is the lesson there. And I was trying to sheathe my weapons and everything to try to get them to stop attacking me, and it wasn't doing any good. Easy come, easy go. Yeah, well, I mean, that's one thing to be said for this new format where I can spin up a new character fairly easily, I suppose. Of course, now that I say that, I don't even have my selection wheel all ready to go here. Getting there, getting there. Races. Classes. And birth signs. Okay, so new race. Breton. Okay. We can do a Breton. And class. I'm not going to reuse anything that we've recently done. Battle Mage, we did just a few characters ago. I'm going to remove the Battle Mage. We'll roll again. Okay, a Rogue is new. So we have a Breton Rogue. Very cool, very cool. And for the birth sign. Breton Rogue with the tower. Actually, that's quite fitting. We'll take it. So let's take a look at what the Rogue is all about. Here we go. Adventurers and opportunists with a gift for getting in and out of trouble, relying variously on charm and dash, blades and business sense, they thrive on conflict and misfortune, trusting their luck and cunning to survive. Rogues use speed in combat rather than brute force. Persuasive in conversation, their tongues are as sharp as blades. Let's see, our attribute distribution is going to be one magicka, two health and 2 stamina. We're going to get a plus 20 to health to start. The class ability that we get is a duelist with 20% bonus to one-handed with a free hand. Okay, so we're going to be doing the whole Myrmidon thing with the empty hand in the left during open combat, which is good because we use block and one-handed. A bit of a spell blade there with the illusion we'll be using in the left hand now and then. Let's see. In fact, I kind of... Let's see. Health. I want to keep magicka up there. So let's do 2-1-2 instead of 1-2-2. So 2 magicka, 1 health, and 2 stamina. We're going to be relying largely on time to block during melee combat because we're not going to have a whole lot of health, even though we are going to have the benefit of light armor, which is good. Alchemy, block, illusion, light armor, one-handed, and speech. All right, that actually sounds pretty good. The one thing I'm missing there is sneak, but that's okay. Okay, guys, sorry, I'm gonna have to be right back because somebody just rang the doorbell. It might be my food delivery guy. I'll be right back, okay? All right, we're back. Got the freezer all stocked up. Okay, let's see here. So, Breton Rogue with the Tower birth sign, huh? I am not hearing anything. Oh no, okay. It was just a quiet song, I think. It's still swelling up. Yep, got the freezer all stocked up with some good stuff to eat. There we go, now I'm hearing it. Headphones weren't working there for a minute. Okay. Alchemy, block, illusion, light armor, one-handed, and speech. Very similar to the bard, actually. What is difference between the rogue and the bard, I wonder? Because this is exactly like what our last bard was. Oh, enchanting instead of block. I see. Okay. Well, let's get this guy started, shall we? Let me update the graphic here and the overlay. And what does our rogue look like? Oh, he looks like a cocky bastard. Look at that guy. Counting his coin. With his fancy haircut and his complicated shoes. Alright. This one should be fun, I think. Pull up my chat again. Here we go. Dual dagger? Light armor? Well, he's got block, so we're not going to be doing dual wielding. No sneaking. No lock picking, it seems like, either. So not really much of a rogue, huh? It seems like he's more of a combat class than he is a thief class, honestly. Although it looks like he is always going to take the opportunity to con somebody out of money. So we'll be making heavy use of that speech skill tree, I think. Hey, William McNee, Mr. Haggis. How you doing, friend? No vampire shift tonight, so getting some gaming time in. Nice, nice. Doing well, just tired. Yeah, I heard that. I heard that. I feel it in my bones. Okay, so I also need to get my random number generator pulled up on my phone here. My phone's really slow. I think I'm about due for a new phone. Been a few years. Been about 5 years now, I think, actually. Which is really old in phone years. Oh no, I didn't want to start a new game. I have I did the same thing last time too. I need to pull up the adventure save, which is where I have all my MCM settings and everything preset. Still gotta let this load. I have the iPhone 10 and it's getting slow. Probably get the 14 when it comes out. Nice. Yeah, I'm an Android guy, so I think I'm running the Samsung S7. I think they're up to S11 now. I don't remember. It still works fine. It's just every once in a while it really gets slow, and then when it gets slow, it also seems to drain battery really quickly. All right, all right. iTunes is horrible to use. Yeah. Quit back to the main menu. Load up my preset Naked Nord. What was Matt's Naked Nord name? It was like Einar Stegander or something like that. Great name. That's a blast from the past from the Character Crusade folks. Okay. Oh, let's see here. Yeah. Just need to go into Skyrim Unbound. We are a rogue. We'll do random standing stone to start. Spells, we're going to do nothing because we are going to let classic classes and burst signs handle that. Dragons, we're going to do level delay just to keep it fair. Dragon souls are random. Outfit, yes, we are going to do light armor, as the rogue does. And weapons, we will do... You know what? I'm going to do nothing because I want to use animated armory to spawn in a rapier. I think we'll do some fencing with our rogue. How about that? Spells are nothing. Starting location is random completely. Word wall level will go up to 30 for word wall dragon spawns and down to 40 for random dragon spawns. So, you know, we haven't made it that close. I think we've made it like level 17 with our battle mage. So no dragons yet. But that'll be fun when we do get there. Let's see here. Let's begin our adventure now, shall we? Twirly mustache, yeah. No pants. Okay, so we randomly rolled for Breton, which actually does make a quite a good rogue. With the illusion boost. I think they do alchemy boost as well. And the speech boost. Could do worse. Okay, now let's randomly roll for preset. This guy does not look like a rogue. Alright, random number generator between 1 and 10 gives us a 4. I don't know if you can even see that. Yeah. But it's a 4. Let's see what a 4 looks like. It's actually going to be a 3 because we start at 0. Okay, I can see that. Let's just change up the hair a little bit. I think we can do better. We got a lot of mods. Something short. Hey, here we go. I'm just kidding. Trying to make him look like the guy in the character art there. A little longer, a little flowing, but well kempt. That looks pretty close to what's in the art there. Yeah, okay, we'll take it. He's got lighter colored hair, but Bretons tend to have dark hair anyway. And let's see, maybe we can do a twirly mustache like Haggis recommended. Ooh, the chops? I don't think so. That's not quite twirly, but it is a mustache. That looks roguish right there. Okay, we got ourselves a rogue. Pretty boy. Swash and buckle indeed. Okay, now I need some help with the name generator here. Boy, these get wild. Mebsis? M-E-B-S-I-S? I don't think so. How about Gabin? G-A-B-Y-N. O-B-G-Y-N? No. G-A-B-Y-N. Gabin. Gift of Gab with Gabin here. I don't trust him at all already. That's wise, Haster, wise. Your adventure has begun. Where are we here? I want to try to... Oh, we got to randomly roll for religion. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 choices. So another 1 to 10. And I get a 5. Still looks like a white screen to me, but whatever, it's a 5. You're gonna have to trust me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mara. I would think a rogue is more of a Debella, but you know, we gotta be married? A rogue that's married? Own 1 or more houses, okay. Be generous to beggars and children for a rogue? So he's a rogue with a golden heart, I suppose. Receive the blessing of lover's comfort. Never openly break the laws of Skyrim. Oh no, this is gonna be rough. I feel like he's not going to be a good Mara. But you know what? This is a random selection. If Mara forsakes us, then... You know, maybe that makes it easier to be a rogue, you know? Married in quotes. Yeah. I'm thinking Rorikstead, maybe? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Rorikstead. Definitely Rorikstead. Okay. Shorestone. Iverstead was not a bad guess. Okay. Let's make a hard save here. And let's get our class set up here. Ugh, look at all this bull crap. I hate this. Why do they... It's terrible. I don't know why you need a crafting manual for all this stuff, but whatever. Alright, select class. Classic classes. We are a combat class, and we are a rogue. Rogues are adventurers and opportunists with a gift for getting in and out of trouble, relying variously on charm and dash, blades, and business sense. They thrive on conflict and misfortune, trusting to their luck and cunning to survive. Major skills are block, one-handed, illusion, alchemy, light armor, and speech. They get the ability of the duelist, deal 20% more damage with one-handed weapons while you have an empty hand. I prefer to keep a hand free from making obscene gestures. I love that quote. This mod is amazing. Oh, I have never been a rogue with this mod before, and I definitely approve. Place to shelve your manuals. Yes, absolutely. Could marry a thief, or maybe his wife doesn't know he's one. Interesting. Birth sign, what did we come? Oh yeah, the tower. Is that a warrior? No. The tower season is frostfall. Those born under the sign of the tower are patient, considered, and rarely take risks. They are often quietly intelligent and never boast. What is a rogue if he can't boast? Those born under the sign of the tower have the tower's stability and reflect 10% of damage back at their assailant. Nice, okay. Yeah. Be very useful for a melee combat specialist. Well, alright, since we are in Rorikstead, we're probably going to see if we can get Eric. But let's see, I gotta get my spells and stuff all figured out. All these crafting manuals. Good God. Let's see. We'll go ahead and... Oops. Don't need that. There we go. Let's just start him off with a Daedric Rapier right away, huh? Or a Dragonbone one, even better. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Let's see. Iron Rapier. That looks pretty roguish. Let's go with that. Set up the hotkeys for Calm and Fury. Hotkey 2 and 1. Oops. Gamepad ++, not PCA. PCE. This is our sword. Double press for 2, which is calm. And triple press for 3, which is fury. Boom shakalaka. Single press down for 4, which will be a health potion. Definitely putting that on the hip. Haha! On guard. Calm. Can't even cast it yet. Fury. Can cast that. And then empty hand. Ha! Ha! Dodge. Parry. Thrust. Alright. And... are we going to use the hedge mage stuff? We're not very magey. Might actually fit our style a little better, though. We don't do alterations, so I don't know if we're going to have the skill to actually upgrade this, but I don't know. Looks pretty good, I think. I like his... It kind of looks like he's wearing a little bustier or something there. A little corset. Some lingerie. Mask wear? Maybe. I don't know if I'm in love with the hedge stuff. Let's see. I do like the boots and the gloves. How does the hood look? It clips like hell. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go with the leather stuff. It's better anyway. It offers more protection. Okay. There we go. Was I wrong about Rorikstead having a missives board? I thought it did. I was just talking about that when we were in Riverwood. I guess only major cities have missives boards. Or hold capitals, anyway. Alright. Just have to do it the old-fashioned way. Oh, I'm sure we'll find more posh stuff as we go, but I don't want to get too fancy with the starting gear, you know? We're going to be doing a rags to riches thing. Anyway, the leather stuff fits better than the fur armor, which is the other random light option that Skyrim Unbound will give you. How we doing? 2,200 gold, which is actually pretty good, and we are doing well on potions to start anyway. Okay, it's not a bad start, not a bad start. Hello, my friend.
If you need a meal or room, I've got both.
What's the word about town?
Have you heard about Aventus Aretino? He's a little boy, lives in Windhelm. They say he's been trying to get in touch with the Dark Brotherhood.
Ooh, Dark Brotherhood. Assassinations, huh? Not sure that's our game, but good story anyway. Any more rumors?
Have you seen the Shrine of Azura?
No.
They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see.
Now, Mr. Roguish's mind is working here, his business acumen. If people are thinking that the Shrine of Azura is a sight to see, what about setting up a toll road somewhere on the way? Maybe. We'll see, we'll see.
People say there's someone in Riften that can change your face.
Now, that could be useful.
Make you look completely different. Do you believe that?
Just about to type, have you seen that Shrine of Azura? Let's see. I hail from High Rock, so what about magic? Where can I learn more about that?
Bit of advice. Folks here don't care for magic or those that use it. If you're intent on it, check at the college up in Winterhold. Either that or go see the Jarl's court wizard.
Interesting. Okay, so we will we'll play it cool about the magic when we're around the locals. We'll take some water.
Of course.
And what do you got for work around here?
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
Silent Moon's Camp. That's a little above our pay grade at the moment, but that's all right. We're gonna hold off on the room for now. We don't know. Let's see. It's still early in the day. All right. So yeah, let's talk a bit with the locals out here. Well-armed guard patrolling the streets. Kids running around. Ladies. Rorik.
If you've got some business in Rorikstead, you should start by speaking to Juan.
Juan, huh? So this town is named after you?
Yes, that's right. Look around you. Most of the lands you see are mine. Most of this I purchased while my comrades were fighting in the south, helping the Empire against the Aldmeri Dominion. Back then, nothing would grow here, and so the land was worthless. Now, thanks to the hard work and the gods' blessings, our farms prosper.
Interesting. So has the war taken a toll on the settlement and its people at all?
Not yet, anyway, though it certainly could. With most of the Hold's fighting men committed to the war, there are fewer swords to keep the road safe from brigands and wild beasts. And of course, as the war drags on and supplies run low, our ample fields and stores of food will make a tempting target for desperate men. The best we can hope for a swift end to the conflict. The longer the war goes on, the worse it will be for all of us, I'm afraid.
Probably, but also good opportunity to make money for those who are willing and able to take advantage. Okay. Let's see, we are an alchemy dude, right? So we should start plucking some of these ingredients here. Yoink. Yoink. Oh, get him. Yep, got him. Howdy, folks. Any work for a traveler?
Seen your share of adventure?
Yeah, a little bit.
You that. In fact, maybe you can help me with something.
What was it that you were needing?
I want to be an adventurer like you. My father says I can't. He says he needs me to stay here and work the farm. And even if he did let me be an adventurer, we couldn't afford to buy armor. His name is Mrauki, and he's the innkeeper here. I hope you could change his mind.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. I can't stand the thought of being trapped in this village for the rest of my days.
Yeah. Okay, so... Oh, what's our guy's name? Gavin? He sees this kid. He sees that he's got a strong arm, been working in the fields, strong back, wide-eyed, and gullible as all hell. Could be a good assistant.
Do yourself a
Lemkill.
favor and don't have
I like your
children.
mustache.
They're good for nothing at all.
Haha, don't worry about that. The child life is not for me. By the way, I worship Mara, and I'm supposed to have kids and a wife. But I don't think that's going to work out, is it?
Of course.
All right, we'll do some labor here. Pick some potatoes. Oh god, this is dreadfully dull.
Ah, good to see you.
Got potatoes.
Honest pay for honest work.
Got cabbages.
Honest pay for honest work.
Wow, okay. That is not nearly enough money for how dull and dirty that work was, so the farmer's life, definitely not for me. However, that wheat would be quite useful in some potions.
Name's Ennis. If you've got friends who do business in Whiterun, they might know me.
Whiterun, huh?
Did you see those guards? Get out of line and you'll have them to deal with.
Yeah, they looked well armed. So, can I harvest some crops for you?
Of course.
All right. We're gonna start with the wheat here. Do. Maybe some eggs. And do some cabbage in here. Do the Cabbage Patch dance. I wonder if that's part of Four's new idols. Alright.
So good to see you again.
Hi there. I have potatoes to sell.
Honest pay for honest work.
Gotta pop off now. Nice to see your new character, Karn. Hope he lasts a while. Yeah, me too, William. Have a good night, okay? Have fun doing your gaming and get some rest. Enjoy your night off.
Do I detect a bit of jealousy in your tone? I would hardly blame you. What calling could be more noble than this? I see in your eyes that you think I jest. I assure you I don't. I am proud.
More noble than living with dirt under your fingernails?
Working the soil with your hands, seeing your seeds take root and grow, tending a herd. There is a joy
for single-digit septums per day?
Elsewhere.
Not my kind of thing, but to each their own, yeah? Where do you sell your surplus crops?
In Whiterun, mostly. Ennis
Whiterun. Sounds like Whiterun is the place I want to be.
Has a few purchasers who give us a fair price. Ennis prides himself on his shrewd business schemes. For my part, I'm far
Sounds like my kind of guy.
with cattle and crops than with people.
Fair enough, fair enough. Okay, we're gonna keep that wheat.
It's always a pleasure to see you.
Wheat coupled with, is it red mountain flower or blue mountain flower will give us a fortify and restore health potion. Of course, we don't have anything to mix it with just yet, but maybe when we get to Whiterun. Tundra cotton, maybe? Some resist magic would be good. Okay. Well, let's go talk to Moralki now, see if we can loosen him up on the whole adventuring thing.
Welcome. Let me know if you want me. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
How can the taties? Yeah. Let's see, Juan. Oh, we were told to come talk to you.
Of setting up to farm, you picked the right place.
You got something weird going on with your goat there. So what's your secret? Your farms are thriving even despite the harsh climate.
Secret? What makes you think there's a secret?
Mm-hmm.
There are no secrets here, my
Mm-hmm. Everybody's got secrets,
prosperity
Juan.
is simply the result of hard work, good fortune, and the blessings of the gods.
Mm-hmm. And maybe a little Daedric worship. A little bit of that. So you're a Breton like me. How'd you find yourself here in Skyrim?
Have you met Rorik? He
I
owns
have.
these lands, and it's from him that our village gets its name. We've been friends for many years now. Rorik fought for the Empire in the Great War. He was gravely wounded, and so was brought before me. I was a healer then, you see. We were as close as kinsmen, and when Rorik returned home, I came with him. I'm happy to spend my twilight years here with my good friend.
Mm-hmm. All right. Moralki, my friend.
If you need a meal or room, I've got both.
So I gotta talk to you about your son.
My son? Erk? What about him?
Erk?
Did something
No, his
happen?
name
Is
is
he all right?
Eric. You know, you should really let your son choose his own life.
But the world is a dangerous place. Eric has no idea what he's getting himself into. What's more, he's got no armor. I'll have to save up the money for it.
Oh, is that what's holding you back? So you'd prefer your son grow bitter and resent you?
I cannot deny the truth of what you say. Eric is all the family that I have.
He's a grown-ass man
It's wrong to hold
with the
him
mind
back
of a
as I
small
have.
child.
Don't tell Eric that I've changed my mind. I'll see about borrowing some money in Whiterun for his armor.
All right. Gonna need some gullible muscle at our back here if we're gonna make it in this place. The way that Gavin wants to make it, anyway. Not in the up and up way.
Did you have any luck talking to my father?
Hey, I sure did. He changed his mind.
I can't thank you enough, friend. I hope you'll come back to Rorikstead soon and pay me a visit. Maybe we can swap stories about our adventures over a mug of ale at the inn. All right, then.
Yeah, something tells me that you're going to find that it's not quite like that. Okay, so what next here? It is 11:41 a.m. We got this Whiterun business to go take care of. See if we can find some road signs or something. Or a carriage stop would be nice. Sounds like Whiterun is kind of the big city in the area here. Ooh, butterfly. Come here, come here, come here. Ugh, I feel like alchemy in this game is like such an obligation. Every single alchemical ingredient that I see, I want to go pick up. It's a compulsion. Ah, carriage stop. That's what I was looking for. And more butterflies. The rogue is nice because he is a melee class who has access to block and one-handed, which is good. But he's also got illusion and alchemy, which give him a little bit of an X factor. Ooh, these guys look like they mean business. That is not a Nord that they have with them. That's either an Imperial or a Breton. I thought the Thalmor were only going after Talos worshippers, but that's obviously not a Nord. An Imperial sympathizer, maybe? Or just a spy that they caught? Hard to say. Let's see. It's not even quite noon yet. I really don't feel like braving the roads with a fresh bear baby ass character on permadeath here, so let's take the carriage to Whiterun. How about that? So the direction I'm taking this guy right now is he's going from the small little outskirts town into the big city here, looking to make his fortune, seeing where the opportunity for septums are. And I think that he's going to do some stuff around town here, but eventually he's going to find out that the real money is made
by Izmir, it's true. A jester, funny suit and all.
Through strength in battle. He's gonna need some battle combat prowess and maybe a good sword arm by his side and at his back
Well, sounds like you've had
to make
quite
the real
journey,
gold.
But you were gone long. I got to thinking maybe you weren't coming back.
You sound like my ma. Figured I was lying dead in a field somewhere. Is that it?
Thought did cross my mind, yeah. War brewing, talk of a riot in Helgen. That now jesters? Skyrim's gone mad, girl. You need to be careful out there.
Careful, huh? Thanks, Skullbar. I'll remember that.
Somebody's a little big for her britches, huh? Alright, so we found somebody broken down. Might be something that we can go take on right now. I think there's nothing more than just wolves over here, which we should be able to handle. Even at level 1. So we got more farms over here. Maybe more wheat would be nice. Okay, let's go take on this delayed burial quest here and see what's see what this weird jester is all about, shall we? Butterflies. Flutterbys. I'll have all the time in the world off stream to go collect all of these ingredients, so I'm going to try to avoid doing that on stream. How about that? Chilfro Farm, huh? Lots of farms out here. They actually seem to be doing pretty well too. The denizens of Rorikstead seem to believe that their farms were doing much better than others in the area. But these farms seem to be doing just fine. We can take them on even at level 1. You met the companions. Yep, yep. In an unfortunate way. Very unfortunate way. Man, that was weird. That was a terrible way to go. That was not a good death. Let's put our helmet on here. We're seeing some wildlife. I mean, that's just a fox.
Come along, no more stops. We need to find out
potential marks here.
Why are we even going to a wedding at this far-flung end of the Empire anyway?
Thought I heard a wolf.
I told you it's the wedding.
Oh, I did hear a wolf. Going after the fox.
Someone do something.
Hopefully these gifts will put us in her good graces. Secure that import deal.
Okay, so far so good. No, we're not starting Hunterborn yet. Actually, the rogue, he's not going to cut into an animal. No way. He might be able to make use of the alchemical ingredients that he would get from field dressing and butchering the animal, but the rogue just isn't that kind of guy. Oh yeah, we wanted to talk to the rich folk.
Don't bother me, peasant. I've had a long journey and
peasant?
Too much coin on these gifts to be
peasant?
Victoria's wedding.
I am no peasant. I am a rogue. Okay, well, he's got quite a heavily armored escort there, so you know what? Enjoy yourself.
Indeed, if we ever get there.
He likes money, but he likes living more, so. Peasant! Gotta rewind and see this. Oh, yeah. I see our Bosmer friend wasn't meant for this cruel world. Not at all. Nope. Yeah, like Strudel said. He was a little too fast and loose with his spark spell, let's say that. He was trying to help kill the giant out in front of Whiterun and got a little bit too zippity-zappity with the local companions there. And Farkas had no problem cutting him in half for it. Ooh, what the hell's going on over here? Welcome aboard, Simon, by the way. Good to see you, as always. Hope you're doing well this weekend. Having a good night. Oh my god. These guards are no one to trifle with. That is for sure. I'm just checking to see if I recognize these guys. Don't mind me. Wouldn't be the first time Zippity Zappity has done you dirty, if I remember right. Indeed. Indeed. I think just as much as Gore is a bad omen for my character, the follower Gore, anything electric based, any kind of zap spell is probably also the same bad omen. Wow. She is well equipped. Man, I want a horse. Just being able to like sit up there on your literal high horse and being able to look down at all the so-called peasants. Man, I would like to see that noble rich bastard call me a peasant while he's looking up at me on my giant horse. Yeah, we definitely want to get a horse. You must be the jester I was hearing about.
Ah, bother and befuddle! Stuck here, stuck! My poor mother. Unmoving, at rest, but too still.
Oh, hold on. I hear something going on. Oh, there's no way that guard is going to be done in by that wolf. We took on a wolf, no problem. Okay. And we suck.
Ah, bother and befuddle!
Nord, Breton, or Imperial. He is a Breton. Breton Rogue. So the Rogue with classic classes and burst signs reimagined is Alchemy, Illusion, Light Armor, One-Handed, Block, and something else. Speech. So not your classic Rogue. Not sneaky, not thievy. Just kind of schemy. He likes money, and he doesn't mind swindling people out of it, but he's not going to go as far as breaking into their house and picking their pockets for it.
But wagon wheel, damnedest wagon wheel! It broke. Don't you see?
Where's your hair, Cicero? Indeed. It's the hat. The hat takes away the hair, unfortunately, with this mod list. Can I help you out somehow? Ooh, nice dance.
Yes.
Look at that guy go.
Yes,
light on his feet.
Stranger can certainly help. Go to the farm, the Lorius farm, just over there off the road. Talk to Lorius.
What, that farm?
He has tools. He can help me, but he won't.
Oh, I'm really struggling to see. Oh.
Convince Lorius to fix my wheel.
This conversation camera is a little stubborn.
Reward you with coin. Gleamy,
shiny coin. All right. I like coin. Who doesn't like coin? Let's do this. All I have to do is convince this calloused farmer type to go help the jester fix his wagon wheel. Let's take off our helmet so he knows we're genuine.
Oh, for the love of Mara, what now?
Well, the little man over there really needs your help with his wagon.
That Cicero feller? Tell me something I don't know. Crazy fool's already asked me about 5 times. Seems he's not satisfied with my answer. Why can't he just leave us alone?
Well, because he's stuck. So what's the problem? He's offered to pay.
Pay me? You think this is about money? Have you seen the man? He's completely out of his head.
Uh-huh.
Jester here in Skyrim? Ain't been a merry man in these parts for 100 years. And he's transporting some giant box. Says it's a coffin, and he's going to bury his mother. Mother, my eye. He could have anything in there. War contraband, weapons, skooma. Ain't no way I'm getting involved in any of that.
Or maybe it's just his mom and he needs some help. You know, he might be a little crazy, but he adds some sorely needed personality to these parts, I gotta tell you.
What? And just who in Mara's name are you anyway?
Hey, I worship Mara too.
Business. And for what? To help a fool?
You know you should help him.
Look, Yes, you're right. Fella might be nutters, might not. But fact is, he needs help. I turned him away. What kind of a man am I?
Exactly.
Look, thanks. And I'm sorry
Be
for
better
my
than the
unneighborly
man you think
reaction.
he is. How about
Talk
that?
to Cicero. You be sure to tell him I'll be down to help soon.
Absolutely. And I get some shiny, clinky gold for my trouble. Cicero, my man, I got some good news.
Poor mother. Her new home seems so very
Yeah, worship in quotes. You're right, Haster. So I talked to Lorius. He has agreed to fix your wagon wheel.
You did?
I did.
He has?
He has.
Oh, stranger! You have made Cicero so happy, so
Yeah.
jubilant and
Keep your pants on.
ecstatic, but more, even
Unless
more,
Magus is around, then definitely
thanks you.
keep them off.
Here for your troubles, shiny, clinky gold. gold.
Ah, I love it.
Coins for your kind deed. And thank you again.
There we go. All right, all right. Making a name for ourselves, making some gold at the same time. Doing well, doing well. Speaking of Mara, if we're role-playing, we're probably gonna let her lapse, to be honest. But for now, this is all he knows, is Mara. He's not quite devout. Probably will never get there, but as soon as something else better comes along, more opportune for him, he'll probably take it. But for now, let's just do the Mara thing. I imagine that, yeah, probably his parents or something worshipped Mara, so that's all he really knows. So he inherited the spirituality from them. Even though he's not really all that into it. Alright, let's go see what this city's all about, huh? So far, we have not entered the confines of the city. We have not entered the walls. The outskirts looks like it's probably pretty thriving. Lots of farmland here, lots of crops to support a pretty thriving civilization, I think. Where'd that butterfly go? Oh, there he is. Haha. Ho ho. Heh. Getting sidetracked again. So he's encouraged by looking outside in that Whiterun might be a good land of opportunity for making some decent amount of gold here. Oh, hey there.
This one needs something.
This one might. What do you have for sale? We need to find a copy of 16 Accords of Madness. Definitely. Loving this misty weather. What is the weather mod? This is Obsidian, I believe, with Rudy ENB. And then I think I have like some volumetric fog stuff installed as well. There's the Mountain Fogs mod. I don't know if that's actually affecting the mod, but I think it's just Obsidian and Ruby is the big one. Are you playing a new character, perhaps? Yes, indeed. It was day 2 with the Bosmer Spellsword, and we got a little loosey-goosey with our Spark spell. Ended up hitting a companion with it while we were aiming for the giant outside of Whiterun, and Farkas cut us in half for our effort. It was day 2. It was the damnedest thing. Not my best death, for sure. Not even a good death, if I'm being honest. But yeah, now we rolled a new guy. His name is Gavin. He is a Breton Rogue from High Rock. Making his way through Whiterun looking for his fortune. Making his way through High Rock? Making his way through Skyrim. We'll go ahead and sell these all off. I try not to be cheaty with that, but it's better than having them in my add item menu forever and ever, you know? In the grand scheme of things, it's going to matter very little, so I'm not feeling guilty about it at all. At all. Can't make me. Something attacking? Or is this just the giant again? Or are my widgets not hooked up properly? I'm just hungry and thirsty. I thought I had iHUD set up so that those wouldn't show up. Alright, we'll stop at an inn. Get fed and watered. Go poke Farkas with your swash and buckle. Yes, definitely. I'll swash his buckle. If you know what I mean. Oh, there's our horse. 3,000 septums. It's all armored up, looking badass. Out of curiosity.
Got the fleetest steeds in all of Skyrim.
How old are your horses?
None of them's older than 9, and the youngest is 6. Now the horse I got for sale is 7 years old, but in fine health. She's got a lot of spirit, that one. We've taken to calling her Queen Aufsiger, or just Allie for short.
Allie, huh?
I expect you can name her anything you like, once she's yours.
Okay. What are we talking as far as septums?
Suppose so. Got one all saddled if you've got the coin.
1,000 gold, huh? Maybe I will think about that. I'll get back to you, okay? I think that as a rogue, Gavin here is quite interested in status symbols, and a horse is definitely a status symbol. So we're gonna have to seriously think about that offer. 1,000 gold. It's not gonna break the bank, but 1/3 of our stash, especially when we have training and stuff to do. We shall see, we shall see. The big city. Let's see what this place has to offer, huh? So why buy a horse when you rogue a horse? I saw that, Simon.
We'll pay whatever
You can't dodge the shame. I read it aloud. It's on YouTube forever now.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides,
You were so ashamed when you saw it. You had to delete it.
I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
Oh, okay. Alright, so now it's back. Reinstated. I like it. I missed a word. If I'm going to be shamed, I want it to be proper. Alright, that makes sense. Well, hello there.
Got some good pieces out here if you're
A ladysmith, huh?
Or inside.
So, you work the forge all day?
Aye, that I do. I've got to, if I hope to be as good as Yorland Greymane someday. In fact, I just finished my best piece of work. It's a sword. I made it for the Jarl, Balgroof the Greater. It's a surprise. I don't even know if he'll accept it, but listen. Could you take the sword to my father?
Oh, she's really getting into that hammer, huh? She's really getting her head into it.
You'll know the right time to present it to him.
A proper shaming. Indeed. Alright, fine. I'll do it. Give us an excuse to go rub elbows with the nobility of the city. I'm in. So what can you tell me about Whiterun?
Plenty. I'd say we're prosperous enough. Most folk don't go hungry, if they're willing to work hard. The city's ruled by the Jarl up in Dragon.
Two things indeed.
That's the fortress there, up on the tall hill. But you're probably more interested in your Vasker, Mead Hall of the Companions.
Am I?
Their deeds of war and valor are legendary.
Okay, I'm more interested in making money, but, you know, tales are nice. I'm always looking for some tail, if you know what I mean. Oh, sorry.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Gavin here considers smithing to be dirty work with all the soot and whatnot, but You know, she makes it look pretty good. Gavin thinks he likes Whiterun. How about that? That pan down made me feel like a creep. Well, Gavin's a little bit of a creep, so get used to it. Secondhand shame. That's alright. That's alright. You're among friends here. You can be a creep if you want. Let's see. What else we got going on? Ooh, another pretty lady. Hello there.
Hello, friend.
Well, these are some creepy options for sure. She did not say anything. You get a lot of attention from men. Someone giving you trouble. What do you got for sale?
Take a look.
Some fresh produce, huh? Oh, she got some ale. Let's take a carrot and an apple. We'll sample the local produce here.
Be careful out there.
Hey, will do. Ooh. I see another potential ex-wife. Olfina.
What's the matter? You can't stand the sight of a strong Nord woman?
On the contrary. What, you don't even want to have a conversation? Fine. Think you're better than me? Alright, we got a job to do.
Someone's been pilfering crops from my farm. If I find out it's one of your kin, I'll see the culprit rot in prison.
I should do a cookie baking stream? Yes, indeed.
What with your nose buried so far up the Emperor's backside? You won't be laughing when the thousand...
Well, we knew that was coming with the tail, yeah.
I've already put in a claim to the land and property you'll forfeit.
Hey, man, if I'm role-playing as a rogue, then I'm gonna do all the stuff that I'm not allowed to do in real life. How about that?
No amount of money.
Someone's been sleeping in my bed.
I know your family's honor is important to you, but we can't afford it.
It took me weeks to find that thieves' den. I can't stop now, and I can't get the sword on my own.
So you're willing to starve your wife and daughter to reclaim some rusty old sword?
I just need to hire one, maybe two good men. You won't starve.
I'll put it plainly. You can claim your sword, or you can keep your wife. If
Do you feel creepier panning down to Adrian's buttocks, Simon, or listening in very closely
Wait.
to a private argument between a wife and a husband?
You tried mercenary work?
I don't know. To me, the latter feels worse. But that's me. Ooh, one-handed training. Interesting. So you're not from Skyrim, are you?
No, I'm not. Looks like we've got something in common then.
Yep.
No, I'm a Redguard. My family hails from the Imperial province. But I left home when I was just a lad. Been wandering ever since.
So from Cyrodiil, huh? Yeah, I'm from High Rock. So I couldn't help it eavesdropping, but what were you two arguing about?
My Sapphire doesn't like that I've been spending so much time looking for my father's old sword. He fed his entire family with the gold he made using that weapon. I'm not about to let it gather dust.
That's because you're comfortable being a deviant? I wouldn't say I'm comfortable. Maybe I'm a little comfortable. Maybe I'm a little too comfortable. I have some soul searching to do. These streams are like free therapy sessions to me, you know that?
I tracked it to a group of bandits nearby. But I'm no fool. I'd need the Whiterun guards or maybe hire the companions to get it. I don't know why I'm saying this, but if you find it out in your travels, I'd be grateful to you.
Alright, alright. Halted stream camp. Silent Moons, halted stream.
Please, bring it to me.
These are all bandit camps out in the wilderness. We're definitely going to need a buddy before we try taking those on.
Which is mine. I do this for you, Red Legion.
Dragon's Reach. Thanks, Wind. Fiona?
Ain't nobody high in my
Wow.
ladies' halls except in the Jarl.
You do not look like you sound, you know that? Too bad. Too bad. Let's see here. We are looking for the steward. Probably best not to approach the Jarl directly. Kind of a nice place they have here. I mean, nothing compared to the castles of High Rock, but they got a nice little setup here. Not bad. Craftsmanship is good. Sturdy. Oh yeah, they are, especially for YouTube. The Streamlabs commands. They slow. All right, you must be the steward, huh?
I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward.
Good, good. Listen, I got a sword for you from your daughter.
From Adrian? Ah, this must be that weapon for the Jarl. Poor girl. So eager to prove herself. I'll present it to Balgruuf when his
It looked like quality work.
Agreeable. Thank you.
Maybe not on par
Take
for
these
a
for services
a sword for a Jarl, but you know, wasn't bad.
Enjoy your visit to
Purchase a house in the city for 10,000 gold. We are not even close yet. Okay. So made a few coins, got an opportunity to come check out the palace up here in Whiterun. Not bad, not bad. I think we also have a court wizard around here somewhere. This looks like his little hidey hole, but he's not around right now. Oh, he's over there. Buy spells there if we need them.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors.
Should Karn take on Silent Moon's camp? The answer to that isn't pretty. Yeah. I think we're gonna need Eric at our back before we go do that. Let's see. You're the only wizard in Whiterun?
I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for our
8-Ball's always giving me the business, man. Always.
Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense.
Okay, so we also have an alchemist in the city. That is good to know. Yeah, sure, I'll deliver those.
Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task.
We can have him enchant stuff for us. Alright.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
Oh, hold on.
It seems this damnable
I do a bit of
everyone's passion
magic myself, some illusion training. Where can I learn more about magic?
A prospective student, are you? Well, I'm afraid I'm not much good at teaching. You should try your luck at the College of Winterhold.
Okay. College of Winterhold. Looks like I already got that quest, so we might go check that out too. Alright, so what's next? We're gonna go drop off these frost salts at Arcadia's Cauldron. And then we'll check out the missives board too. Maybe take on the Hall of the Dead with the skeletons. Get some action going. We've taken on some wolves.
And the 8 became 9.
Doing a lot of exposition here. A lot of roleplay, but not a whole lot of fighting, you know? Jorvaskr. Well, you know, swordplay is going to be a big part of my game here. Maybe these guys can teach us a little bit about the sword. We'll see. First things first.
Got a pretty full
Should
stock
Karn
of
head up
potions,
to the
dowry
barrow?
reagents.
8 Ball says ja. Or ya. Alright. 8 Ball being cheeky.
Pardon me, but do I detect a case of the rattles? I've got something for that.
I mean, we will definitely be doing Bleak Falls at some point.
Ah, splendid, splended. It's for a special brew I'm working on. A love elixir like none
A
other.
love elixir, huh?
Maybe I'll test it on Farengar first. Oh, but I suppose
You got a
it's
thing for
some
Farengar, huh?
compensation. Here, these potions should suffice.
Alright, alright. Arcadia with her 60s beehive hair. She wants to go to the Love Shack with Farengar. It's a little old place where they can get together. You know? So you're a healer?
Of a sort. I don't have formal training in the restoration school, but something just as good. Within these walls, I have all that I need to brew a potion for nearly any ailment.
Okay.
If I had a septum for every case of rock joint or whitbane I've cured since I opened this shop, I'd be a rich woman indeed.
I'd have like 10 septums. Alright. Well, I'll see you around, okay? I would like to get this skill book, though. Not gonna steal it.
You'll find
Not stealing it.
salves, poultices,
Just
and
reading it.
potions on my shelves.
It was very interesting. Thank you for letting me browse. Love Shack, baby. Can you imagine how miserable Farengar is in the bedroom? Poor woman.
And what of my son?
Yeah.
Is he nothing?
Making her do all the work because she's clearly more suited to those menial tasks. Hey, you started it.
The sooner you accept his loss, the better.
I will never accept his death. My son.
Now that's an image that it's going to take a lot of time for us to get out of our heads, I think.
Where are you holding my forearm?
Still warm from
Do you believe this old hag? Holding him? Why, I've got him in my cellar. He's my
Finest cuts,
prisoner.
fresh from the wild.
Face it, Cal. Your stupid son is dead. He died a storm-cloaked traitor. And you best keep your mouth shut before you suffer the same.
Come
What are you guys
Father.
talking
There's
about?
Nothing more to be said here.
You guys having a private argument? Hey, where are y'all going? I was just getting good. They just started the name calling. Alright. Let's see. What should we do? What should we do?
By the best blacksmith in Skyrim.
Let's go talk to a fellow sleazeball. Grow back that missing limb with my genuine brain bleach. Only 20 septums each.
Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything.
Ah, fellow
If I
Breton,
had a
huh?
sister, I'd sell her in a second.
Ha! Slave humor. It's my favorite. Not really. Nobody clip that. Let's see. So what brings a Breton to Skyrim?
Isn't it obvious? Why, the wonderful weather and hospitable people.
I love sarcasm.
Not to mention my great fondness for dragons and petty political power.
Dragons? Wait a minute. Nobody ever said anything about dragons.
Without a doubt, the most compelling feature of this frozen wasteland is the volley of inane questions leveled at me on a regular basis.
Alright, now you're just getting hostile. That's no way to do business. Speaking of business, how is it?
Interesting.
We are interested in making money here in Whiterun.
With all that's been going on the one hand, supplies are harder to come by since fewer traders are traveling the roads these days. But on the other, the scarcity of supplies has led to some, well, elevated prices.
Ah.
All that matters is that I have what you need, and it's worth every septum.
Okay. Let's take a look.
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Do I have anything to sell you? The Mage's Journal? Sure. Not gonna need that. All these potions are going to be useful for me. Nothing doing.
do come back.
Yeah. So tell me.
I work for Bellathor at the general goods store.
You know, no juicy dish or gossip to say about your boss?
But I'm too busy to talk right now.
Ah.
Shops today.
Stick in the mud. Okay, let's see. Are we gonna survive this encounter with our with these skeletons in the Hall of the Dead here? I don't know.
The finest cuts?
But I feel like you would be curious.
I work with my mother to sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most days. Give me your money. Hard work.
Yeah, that's why I don't do it.
I don't have any money. You better give me 5 septims right now, or I'm gonna.
Ah, an enterprising rogue. An enterprising young
I
rogue.
really don't have any money, Brave. I'll give you 10 septims tomorrow. Just don't hit me.
10 septims tomorrow, baby Battleborn, or I'm gonna bloody your nose and your lip.
That's the ticket. Girl after my own heart. Love to see it. Okay, well, this looks interesting. Hall of the Dead, huh? Is this an RK or a Stendar? Probably RK, huh? It's dark in here. You keep it dark in here, bud.
Tell me, do you believe in mighty RK, god of life and death?
God of Death? Yeah. You know, the guards aren't really a big part of my life. I do some Mara worship here and there. Not really, though.
I see. Well, perhaps you'll take pity on a humble priest who has lost something precious.
Okay, what did you lose?
My amulet of RK. It's the source of my divine powers and also a sacred
Your
badge
divine
of
powers, huh?
I misplaced it in the catacombs. I'd look for it, but I have been hearing noises down there. I fear the dead have become restless.
Oh,
Without
some
that
godly
amulet, I'm
powers you
powerless
have.
to confront them. Would you be willing to search for it?
Yeah, sure, I'll find your amulet.
I'll just wait here and make sure nothing foul escapes the catacombs. Blessing of Arcade.
And I'll try to make sure that nothing foul escapes my butthole when I see these undead. Okay. The illusion spells are not going to help us here. The helmet might help us. Enhanced stamina might make use of some of that. Let's go ahead and pop that right now. All right, here we go, guys. Ah! Block, damn it! He got us before we were able to move. There's another one over there. Wow, that really hurt. These skeletons are tougher than I thought they might be. Okay. So we're doing 2 magicka, 1 health, and 2 stamina. We'll just go left to right so it's easier for me to keep track that way. Although stamina and health probably are more useful at this point. What kind of weapon are we dealing with here? Just a one-handed? Ooh, almost bashed us, huh? Well, come on. Yeah. Ancient Nord sword does a little bit better than the rapier, but it does not have as much style as the rapier. And style really is the most important thing to a dashing rogue such as ourselves. These things aren't worth much, but you know, worth something. Have the rapier handy just in case there are more, but I think we got them. Went to bring a couple deliveries inside and came back to that. We'll take all the silver stuff too. Ah, there's the Amulet of Archay. We'll help ourselves to the valuables that are down here. This guy probably isn't going to pay us much, I don't think. And I think there's a skill book down in here too, huh? Already looted him. Oh yeah, all kinds of good stuff down here. Death Blow of Abernanet. Block, yes, could use that. Anything else? Is that it? Did we clear the place? I think we did. Okie dokie. Oh, thanks, Wind. That is that is a perfect Karn quote.
I spend so much time among the dead, I sometimes forget how much I miss the company of the living.
I found your amulet.
Thank Archay! Please, take this gold for your troubles.
Oh, a whole 15 septims, thanks.
It was a pleasure.
Make more money doing farm work, asshole. At least I stole all his valuables from the Undercroft. Okay. Let's see. On the to-do list, I think we're going to check out Jorvaskr. We're going to check out the missives board. We're going to hang out in the city, I think, for another day, and then we'll head back to Rorikstead, see how Eric's faring. Probably not well without us. He's got the brawn, but he doesn't quite have the brain, you know? Wow. That's a cool trick. What's up?
Well met,
You gonna teach me that little lean-to trick? Well, you know, I seek my fortune.
Ah, so it's gold you're after then.
Absolutely.
You need only ask about it. Plenty of folk in Whiterun with too much fat and gold to be bothered doing anything.
That's why I'm here. So speaking of gold, where can I find work?
Ain't sure if they're taking on new members, but you should talk to the companions. They're over in their hall, Jorvaskr. If by work,
I got some scores to settle there for
bloody battle.
For some transgressions suffered in previous lives. But you know, if you can't beat them, join them. All right, and where can I get a drink?
Ah, the most important question of all.
I like this guy.
You'll want the bannered mare. See old Hulda. She'll keep you swimming in
Old Hulda, huh?
But mind the bard, Mikael. Poncy little milk drinker, that one.
Bards. Insufferable bards. You don't like Mikael?
Ah, man gives bards a bad name. We Nords have a long history as warrior poets. I am proud.
Warrior poet sounds a little more regal than bard, and you know, yeah, I know the type. They give bards a bad name for sure.
The affections of wenches.
Anders is like me, doesn't get out much. All right, well, good talking to you there, Johnny.
And your tongue sharp.
Oh, hold on. A new prospective ex-Miss Gavin here, huh? How you doing?
Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda.
So you're looking to become a merchant, huh?
Before my ma and Da passed, I told them that one day I'd become the best trader in Skyrim. I met one of the caravan leaders, Madron. He said he'd help me get started if I could bring him a mammoth's tusk.
A mammoth's tusk. Well, you know, if I see one laying around, I'll keep you in mind, all right?
You do that?
Let's be serious. You're going to be top of mind for a while, regardless.
Help you get a fair bargain in the future?
Sounds good.
Farewell.
Have you been to the Bard's College? I wouldn't want to associate that place with either. with that place either. True, true.
What are you looking at? I'm not afraid of you, no. Even if you are my elder.
Oh, well. I'm not afraid of you either. Too bad she's already somebody's daughter. I'd like to adopt her if not. Okay, let's see here. We have some training we can do. We have the... Let's go ahead and join up with Jorvaskr here. Or at least talk to him. See what's going on. We have noticed that a lot of making it in Skyrim has to do with the strength of your sword arm. And we found ours to be a bit lacking, seeing as how those skeleton stick boys almost took us out. So let's see what this place is all about. And it seems like a good way to win some renown with the locals being a part of this crew, you know? Sodal's pretty shady yourself. Might be even a better match for our rogue than he realizes. Indeed, with the whole sleeping tree thing.
Just keep swinging.
Come to think of it, I think Gavin here would look pretty spiffy in some Apotheos armor. Pretty spiffy indeed.
Enjoy killing you.
Okay, well, I don't want to be doing any kind of like fist fighting or anything, but these hardened, grizzled combat veterans here might have a lot to teach about swordplay. This guy over here is more a kindred spirit. He's just standing there watching the fight, drinking his mead. Wow, this is going on for quite a while, huh? Drink some wine. Have some soup. You look like you have some authority here.
Don't mind them. Just working out some issues in the old way.
Yeah, alright. I'll let them at it. So, looking to join up.
So you think you have what it takes?
Who's this lad? Wade, welcome aboard, welcome aboard. Well, this lad here is Gavin. He is a Breton. He's a rogue from High Rock looking to make his fortune. Heard that there might be some opportunities to make some septums here in Skyrim with the whole Civil War thing going on. So, that's what we're doing. Alright, we'll go talk to the old man, I guess, huh?
Maybe I'll teach you to fight someday.
Oh, somebody got injured. Heard some meat and bones snapping over there. That's gonna take some time to get over. Yeah, punch him. He's dead. Stop hitting him. Okay, we're good. Well, hello there, Tilma.
I'm just a servant, dear.
Why do they call you the Haggard? Oh, never mind. Yeesh. Okay.
Goodbye, dear.
Not polite to his elders, this Gavin fella.
But I still hear the call of the blood.
We all do. It is our burden to bear. But we can overcome.
You have my brother and I, obviously. But I don't know if the rest will go along quite so easily.
Leave that to me.
Hi there.
A stranger comes to our hall.
Let's see, you have the grayest longest beard here, so I'm assuming that means you are in charge. I was told to come speak to you about joining the companions.
Would you now? Here, let me have a look at you. Yes, perhaps. A certain strength of spirit.
Yeah.
You're not truly considering accepting him.
I got spirit for days, boys.
And last I checked, we had some.
See a glowing red book here. Two-handed, not going to use it, but I'll take the level progression. Oh, I see another glowing brick book over there too. That one we'll actually take. We might be able to use a crossbow here and there.
I've never even heard of this outsider.
Like the scout, we are not skilled enough to use a bow in combat, but we do make potions and poisons here, so having some kind of delivery mechanism, some low skill delivery mechanism for those poisons for flying lizards say might come in handy. I can handle myself.
That may be so. This is Vilkas. He will test your arm. Vilkas,
He's not going to
take him
admit
out to the
that he
yard
is
and
here
see
to learn,
Aye.
being the brash rogue that he is. So you're just going to sit there, or you're gonna come test my skill? Okay, now we're running, huh? Vilkas, it's really hard to look cool when you also look like you're in a hurry to go anywhere. Where is this Vilkas? Ah, there he is. Yeah, I'm not gonna run. I'm not gonna run. This guy's got it. Doing what? Just trying to get by you. Wow, it is dark out here. And you're all braziers suck.
The old man said to have a look at you. So, let's do this. Just have a few swings at me so I can see your form. Don't worry, I can take it.
Come on, come on!
How's the newcomer
Not
look?
bad. Looks slow to me.
Not bad.
Okay, he didn't take a swing at me that time. That was fortunate for us.
Just make it. But for now, you're still a whelp to us, new blood. So you do what we tell you. Here's my sword.
Yeah, yeah.
Go take it up to Yorland to have it sharpened. And be careful. It's probably worth more than you are.
This guy has a high horse of his own, huh? Well, one day we'll have our own high horse. And you won't be able to look down on us, Vilkas. Take a look at the sword, though. Not bad, not bad. Better than our rapier by a lot, that's for sure. It's the same Vilkas is so homely. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Don't play hard to get, Strudel. I know what you really think about Vilkas. Vilkas sent me with his sword.
I'm guessing you're the newcomer.
Indeed. Yeah, Vilkas always send newcomers on his errands like this.
Oh, don't worry too much about it. They were all whelps once. They just might not like to talk about it. Don't always just do what you're told. Nobody rules anybody in the companions.
Alright, I'll grow a pair. I can get the hint. So, are you a companion?
Not actually a companion myself, but none of them know how to work a forge properly, and I'm honored to serve them.
Alright.
My name is Eorlin Greymane. I work the Skyforge. Best steel in all of Skyrim. All of Tamriel.
Cool. Someone's got to be in charge, though. I thought it was that Kodlak guy.
Well, I'm not sure how they've managed it, but they have. No leader since Ysgramor. Kodlak is the Harbinger, and he's a sort of advisor for the whole group, but every man is his own. Every woman, her own.
Alright, well, I guess I'll be going then.
I have a favor to ask.
And what is it?
I've been working on a shield for Aela. My wife is in mourning, and I need to get back to her soon. I'd be much obliged if you could take this to Aela for me.
Didn't you just tell me not to be a servant?
This isn't a command, just decency. Help out an old blacksmith. I've got to get back to my work.
Alright. Now I feel bad. Okay, this Aela. So we have a shield maiden here in the companions, huh? I like the sound of that.
I suppose you have another question?
No. Just wanted to let you know that I dropped your sword off with the Orland. Asshole. Ooh, another glowing book. What is this one? Heavy armor. Not into the heavy stuff. Hard to be dashing when you're wearing metal boots, you know what I mean? Alright, Ayla. Aha, ooh. Ayla.
If you wish to hunt with me, your feet need to be quick and your eyes quicker.
So, I got your shield. Wink, wink.
Ah, good. I've been waiting for this. Are you new here?
I told you. This is the whelp that Vilkas mentioned.
Ah, yes.
Whelp?
I heard you gave him quite a thrashing.
Whelp? I've been called a peasant and a
Do you
whelp
think you could handle Vilkas
in one
real
day.
time?
My first day in Skyrim. Well, you know, I don't care for boasting.
Ah, a man of action. Here, let's have Farkas show you where you'll be resting your...
She wasn't impressed.
Farkas.
Damn.
Did you call me?
Of course we did, Icebrain. Show this new blood where the rest of the whelps sleep.
New
The rest of the whelps? I'm still a whelp.
Hello. I'm Farkas. Come, follow me.
Ice brain, huh?
Skjor and Ayla like to tease me, but they're good people. They challenge us to be our best.
By calling you Ice Brain and calling me Whelp?
Face around. It gets boring here sometimes. I hope we keep you. This can be a rough life. The quarters are up here. Just pick a bed and fall in it when you're tired.
Not into the rough life, but
She always has.
I am into the renown.
All right, so here you are. Looks
And
like
the sword
others are
training.
eager to meet you. Come to me or Ayla if you're looking for work. Once you've made a bit of a name for yourself, Skjor and Vilkas might have things for you to do. Good luck. Welcome to the Companions. By the way, if you're looking for something to do, we've gotten a letter about someone needing some muscle right here in Whiterun Hold. I don't know what the fight is about, and that's not our business anyway. I just need you to go out there, look tough, and scare this milk drinker into submission. No more than that.
If it's
I don't wanna hear
fisticuffs,
about
I am
killing,
not your
understand?
guy. But, you know what? I'll think about it. So this is where the rest of the quote-unquote whelps sleep, huh? Oh yeah, this is my buddy from upstairs that was just watching the fight and drinking his mead. Ooh. I didn't know they were lady whelps. So, which bed are you sleeping in?
I'm still trying to figure out why Skjor let you in the first place.
Okay. So, it's gonna be a while before we get along, I see. But you can also train me to block. Good to know.
Until next time. I was the newest companion until you came along. I guess that's okay. Just means I can show you the ropes.
Okay. So, what does it mean to you to be a companion?
So much. This group, this family, this
Who's this guy?
band.
Ayla's having none of
The
Gavin.
best thing I've ever been a part
Yeah.
of. The oldest
Thoroughly
fighting
unimpressed.
group in
Sometimes she
Skyrim.
gives like that sly little,
glory
maybe
from
we
these
should hunt
wars
together
they
sometime, under her breath.
Counted in that line is a bit of immortality.
But not with this guy.
Even if I never see Sovngarde, I'll have that much.
Alright. Alright. Oh, early to bed for you folks, huh? So let's see, she's sleeping there. Maybe. Is this like the female side? I know what side of the bunkhouse I'm sleeping in. Aethys, what's up, man?
I never thought they would actually let me join the Companions. But now it looks like they're letting anyone in these days.
Hey, I would like some training in one-handed.
I can teach you a few things.
There we go. Is that going to take us up to the next one? It is indeed.
Until next time.
Now we got some leveling up to do. Getting prepared for our next adventure here. Okay, so level 2 and 3. Both in Magicka. Where am I going to put these perks here? I got 3 of them. I think I want to start at light armor. I only got a skill of 5 in that right now. But at least this will get us a little more experience, and we're gonna have to find some light armor training too. We'll probably take a trip toward Riften at some point here because we'd like to see what's going on with that base sculptor they've been talking about. One-handed, definitely, and I want to take some block here too. Here we go. Now let's take some block training.
If the Circle vouches for you, I'm sworn to respect their judgment. But that doesn't mean I like it.
Ah, nice to meet you too, Nyada. Nyada the stone arm giving me the stone wall here.
I can. It might save your life.
Okay, down to just over 1,000 septums. That's okay, especially with the free board that we're getting here. Free room and board. Okay. A little bit more capable with the sword now, at least. All right, what time we got? Okay, just about time to call it quits for the stream. But I think we got a good start. I like the guy's personality. I like the cut of our guy Gavin's jib, so to speak. He definitely likes the ladies. Oh, you have no idea, Nyada. You have no idea the needs of our Breton Rogue. All right, so that's it. I think I'm going to call it here for the day, or for the night for our European friends over there across the pond. Thank you for joining me. It was definitely a good time, except for, you know, getting cut in half by Farkas at the beginning of the stream and having to start a whole new character and all that. But I kind of think I like this new guy better anyway. A little more fun to play, a little more full of that piss and vinegar that I love so much. Thank you for joining the Wind, and thanks for adding to the quotes and everything like that. You are the best. Yeah, that does it for me for today. Thanks for joining me with the new character and everything. The Rogue should be fun, I think. Let's see. I do this every Saturday, so if you've happened across the stream and you have had some fun, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. I do this every Saturday at 6 p.m. UTC. Skyrim Permadeath on legendary difficulty, random starts as far as character, class, and starting location, always on legendary difficulty. So it gets a little tense, but we do have fun with it. I like this one too, Strudel. I like them. And thank you for joining as well, Simon. Yeah, so if you also like what you saw, there is a lot of Skyrim content out there. Speaking of the Laughing Simon, he does some VR streaming. He just did one yesterday, I think, right? And I missed it because I was busy working. Sorry, my friend, but I will catch the archive on that and everything. But the link to his channel is below in the description. Likewise with The Wind, who has joined us as well. Always glad to have The Wind in chat. She does some streaming on Twitch, which is a lot of fun. If you are streaming tomorrow, I would be happy to join in. Do leave her a follow on Twitch if she's feeling up for it. She usually streams on Monday and Wednesday, and she does a whole grab bag of stuff over there, but it's always fun, always fun. And our good friend Strudel has all kinds of fanfic out there, and I've left that link in the description below if you're into some of that, looking for some fantasy reading. It's hard to do better than what she's got going over there with all of her long-running characters and progeny and stuff like that. Wednesday and Sunday. What did I say? I definitely didn't say Wednesday and Sunday. Sunday and Wednesday, yes. Sorry about that. I've been getting my days mixed up lately. It's just, you know, the gray that is showing in the beard right now is also going internal toward the brain, I think. It happens to the best of us, right? And then, yeah, Magus was here with us. Magus80, he also does some streaming on Twitch. Usually earlier in the day here on the US side is when he does his, but not really a set schedule for him. He just kind of pops up and does it as the whimsy strikes him. I suppose. Lots of good stuff over there too. Always have a good time in his streams. So yeah, go ahead and check out the links in the description below. Leave those people's those follows and subscriptions and things like that, because it's always a good time with them. All right, I think that does it for me for today. Until next time. Actually, next week I am going to be out of town. I have a wedding in Tucson that I am attending, so I will not be around for a Permadeath stream next week. But the week after, definitely. So yeah, take care, guys. I'll see you.